Hello and happy Sunday. It's so nice to see so many of you. We're going to hold a minute as everyone is popping in so we can start our hellos when we already see all of our faces. Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Happy Sunday and welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Today is day 1,127 consecutive days of singing. Thank you so much, Carolyn Wolf in Boise, Idaho, for helping me remember that. And today is a fun day. We have a singer who's sung with us before, and the song that she's singing, I actually absolutely know and have sung 1,000 times, and then just learned that she wrote it. And so I love how that circle runs around the world. So I'm super excited to have with us in the room Joanne Hammil, and we will talk with her in just a minute. We first want to say some hellos. So for anybody who's new today here on the live stream, this is the Daily Antidote of Song. It's one song every day at noon Eastern, free, and you can come in here and hear song leaders from around the world and sing along on mute with folks who come in from around the world. So please join us anytime, any day. Well, not anytime, noontime, any day, noon Eastern. We'd love to have you joining us here. I'm Jo Rossi. I am one of the folks that works on this program. And let's say hello to all the folks we have in the room. This is kind of exciting. I see Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. And let's not just wave to Carolyn. Let's do a little double hands up because our fearless leader, Aaron, is sick today. So Carolyn is going to fill in on putting lyrics in the chat. Thank you so much, Carolyn. And hi to Susan Scott. Nice to have you with us today. Not sure where you're coming from, but glad you're here. Hello to Gay Smith. Nice to have you with us today. Haven't seen your face in a while, and it's nice to see your smile. Hi, Arlene in Berkeley, California. Great to see you. Dally in Maryland. Hello. Hoda in British Columbia. And I saw those kisses when you opened, and I loved it. Hello, Sharon. Nice to have you with us today. I can't remember where you're coming from either. I think maybe the DMV area, but I'm not sure. Hello to Sheila in Florida. Nice to have you with us today. And Susan G in Ohio. Nice to see you. And Leah Shepard coming in from Illinois. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Bonnie in Idaho. Nice to see you today. Luda in Victoria, British Columbia. Nice to see you. And Luda's reminding us all to give each other a bunch of love. Let's give each other a bunch of love, and then let's give some to everybody out there on the live stream. And Julie, nice to have you with us today. And I'm not sure if you're new to us. I've maybe seen you before. Nice to have you with us today. Jean in Pittsburgh, glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see your face. Aloysius in Westford, Mass. Oddly not in his car. That's a strange thing. Kathleen in Albuquerque, nice to see you today. Susan in Seattle, hello. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, glad to see you. Hi, Deborah Denenfeld in her car, coming in from Kentucky or the environs. Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland, nice to see you. Jamie in Victoria, nice to see you. Margot in Maryland, maybe new to us today. I'm not sure. No, I've seen you. Hi, Margot, nice to see you. And Lally, I'm not sure if you're new today. Maybe not. Okay, I'm getting it. Some of these folks are Joanne Hammil fans, and that's why I'm seeing you and I don't know you yet. So hello to the Joanne Hammil fans, and I can't wait to know where you come from and I know how you found us. Martha in Oregon, hello, nice to see you. And let's see where we were all the way over here on Kevin Ennis in the hospital, still for many more weeks. And Kevin, we're all singing with you and for you today. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, nice to have you with us today. Curly Tops at least 1 and 2, and it's possible there's more and I can't see you from behind my, okay, that's Leanna and Willard. And Ann in Knoxville, great to see you. Annette in California, nice to see you. And folks that are off video today, Bronwyn in Victoria, Lynn in Connecticut, Gaia on Maui, nice to see you, Gaia. Caroline in DC, Jane in Texas, Linda on Orcas Island, Fred in Maryland. I think I got everybody. Let's all take one big deep breath. Thank you, Joanne. That was a breath for all of us. I love it. So today we have Joanne, who, if I remember right, you're coming in from Massachusetts.
Correct, yeah.
Yes. And Joanne has been with us, I think, at least twice. Yes. And she is a singer, song leader, songwriter, person of multi-talents. And today we get to be amongst one of the amazing ones is her singing her own song. Joanne, can you tell us just a little bit about the song up front and teach us, and then we'll talk more about it after.
Sure. Hi, everybody. So good to be here again. I think we're gonna do my most well-known song today. It's called Dreams of Harmony, and I think some of you might know it. There's actually 2 versions of this, Dreams of Harmony 1 and Dreams of Harmony 2, and the 2 is a 4-part version for SATB choruses with much fuller harmony and a long coda. It's beautiful. But today we're going to do the original version, which is Dreams of Harmony 1, which is a 2-part song that I wrote for my children when they were young, or inspired by my children. Let me just say a little bit more about it before I start. I was tucking them in bed one night and I just got flooded with huge feeling and a vision of parents all over the world saying goodnight to their children with the same full heart of wishes for their happiness and in a peaceful world and their fulfillment, only they were all saying goodnight in their own languages, in different languages. And I tucked my kids in and went down to the piano and started writing this song. And so that was the inspiration for it. We are going to sing goodnight in 9 languages. And then there's a part in English. And then those 2 parts harmonize together. Then we all come back to the languages to conclude the song. So let me sing a little of it, and then I'll stop and teach you the languages. This is Dreams of Harmony. Good night, bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai, buenas noches, la la salama, one an, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. Those are the languages. Here's the part in English. Wherever you rest your head tonight, we are all one family. Let's hold tight and fill the world with dreams of harmony tonight. So that's the easier part to learn. Let's go over the languages and then we'll go through the whole song together, okay? So, English good night, French is bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Why don't you repeat after me so that you get the pronunciation. So it's good night, then bonne nuit. Japanese is oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Let's do that one more time. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai. Spanish you all know, right? Buenas noches. In Swahili, it's lala salama. Lala salama. I have to sing it. Wait a minute. Lala salama. And in Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, it's one an. One an. Russian is spokojnie noci. Spokojnie noci. I know that's complicated. I'll do it again. Spokojnie noci. Spokojnie noci. German is gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Hebrew is Laila Tov. Laila Tov. So, it might be easier to think of it in 3 phrases of 3 languages each. There are 9 languages altogether. So the first phrase is good night, bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai. Try. Good night, bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai. Then buenas noches, lala salama, one an. Buenas noches, lala salama, one an. And the last 3, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. Spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. I'm assuming you all did that great. I'll say congrats. That was a challenge. Shall we try singing it? Here we go. Good night, bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai, buenas noches, la la salama, one an, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. One more time for the languages. Good night, bonne nuit, oyasumi nasai, buenas noches, la la salama, one an, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. Let's try the English. Wherever you rest your head. Wherever you rest your head tonight, we are all one family. Let's hold tight and fill the world with dreams of harmony tonight. Then in the end, we go back to the languages. Good night, bonne nuit, go yasuminasai, buenas noches, la salama, one an, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. And we end with good night in lots of harmony. Good night. Yeah, and now I'm going to play the track for you so you can sing along with a recording and hear the two-part harmony and sing the two-part harmony. So you can choose either part you want when we get to it. You sing the languages first, then the English, then the two parts together, whichever part you feel like singing, or you could just listen to the harmonies, then back to the languages together, and we'll finish the song. Okay, I'm going to start the track. I should say I recorded this with Ben Towsley, who's a wonderful singer-songwriter, so you'll hear his voice first and then mine. Here we go.
Good night, bon nuit, o yasuminasai, buenas noches, la salama, one an, spokojnia noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov.
Wherever you rest your head tonight, we are all one family. Let's hold tight and fill the world with dreams of harmony tonight.
Good night, bon nuit, o yasuminasai, buenas noches, la salama, one an, spokojnia noci, gute Nacht,
No matter what words we used to say,
good night,
but we,
o yasuminasai, buenas noches, la salama, one an, spokojnie noci, gute Nacht, Laila Tov. Good night.
I loved your beautiful, peaceful faces at the end. That was gorgeous. Thank
Joanne,
you for
thank
singing.
you. Oh,
Now,
thank you. Go ahead, you go.
This song has been recorded by over 23 artists now. It's been on their recordings, so you may know it already. I should just tell you the sweetest thing. My daughter just loved the words Lala Salama when she was little. And she used to go to bed every night saying, Lala Salama, Mama.
Oh,
There are a lot of very sweet memories about this song. And when she went to camp for the first time at Farm and Wilderness up in Vermont, she heard as she went to sleep on the first night the counselor in the adjoining cabin singing this song to her campers. And she just, I'm going to cry talking about it. She just felt like, oh, her mama was with her. So anyway, the song has traveled a lot. I don't know if some of you knew it already, but thank
Yeah.
you for learning.
can we see some hands of folks who knew it already? Are there folks in the room who knew? Okay, yeah. Okay. I see folks who are your folks, but also folks who are our folks, well, our folks. So that's awesome. So Joanne, can you tell us some examples of who recorded it?
Oh gosh, so many people. I don't have it in my head. I have a list somewhere, but there were 23 of them. I don't know. I don't know them right off the top, but
Well, that's awesome. Is it on your website?
the song is, not the people who recorded it, but
That's
they're
amazing.
out there, these recordings. Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's a very good feeling. A lot of people don't know the 4-part version yet. So that goes out to a lot of choruses now, and adult choruses and high school choruses. Hopefully that will become well known too.
That's
And you can find all of this on YouTube easily or Spotify for free. You can. A lot of schools have recorded it on YouTube. Sometimes that makes me cringe with the way they did it, but still, it's an honor. So there's a lot of it out there.
That's really beautiful. So that I love your story of your daughter hearing it at the camp, as though like mommy is sort of omnipresent in the world, which is a little bit like what you're trying to make them feel like, even when you're not there, that they're safe and that you're singing to them, and so it's incredible that you have like a real life, tangible version of that story. That's beautiful. So we talked a little bit before, during sound check about some of the things you were going to let folks know about. You want to just take the floor and do some sharing?
Sure. So I was very involved in children's music back then, and ever since, actually. I was one of the founders of the Children's Music Network in the late 1980s, and the president for many years. I'm very dedicated to educating children. I ran children's choruses and adult choruses for a gazillion years. I ran a private business called the Choral Connection, where I had 6 choruses a week of children in different age ranges, 40 kids in each group, and also adult choruses. I ran intergenerational choruses for many, many years, which was more like for ages 10 to 110 is how I advertised it. So the children had different kinds of repertoire, but the teenagers and adults could have the same. In fact, I saw Sharon Engler, who is on here, and she accompanied my children's choruses for many years. So hi, Sharon. It's good to see you here.
That's great.
I know. We had many years of that, and my intergenerational chorus right up until COVID. One of my intergenerational choruses, which was a huge part of my life and my heart. And I see some people here who sang in that. So Lally and Gay, and I don't know who else I'm seeing right now. I can't see oh, Julie's here. Yeah. Hi. Anyway, yeah, a lot of choral work, a lot of teaching of music. I started my choruses because my son, some of you might know him, Adam Ezra. He goes by Adam Ezra professionally. I sang one of his songs. I think the first time I was on here, I sang his song "Find a Way," and when he was always very musical. And when he turned 5, I was looking for some musical enrichment program for him, and I couldn't find one. So I started a children's chorus. That was the beginning, and we still sing together today. He calls me up on stage now to sing with him sometimes in his concerts, because he's all over the country now performing with his band and solo. Anyway, it's been a long history of CMN, Children's Music Network, People's Music Network, and choral work, and performing myself.
That's amazing, Joanne. Thank you so much. And definitely we should check out your son and all his music too. And I do remember that you sang a song of his, and I remember it was beautiful. So now I'm going to go back and watch that one. So thank you for being here today. I know that you and I had talked about the fact that sadly we're on a bit of a timeline today, because I actually have to drive somewhere at 12:30 supposedly. We'll see how that goes. So Joanne, even though what I want to keep doing is talking and talking, can we hold some chat, because I know you're going to come back and sing with us again soon. And can we go ahead and sing your song again now?
Definitely. I'm going to play the track. Maybe you want to choose the other harmony part that you didn't try before. Whatever you want. Whoops, sorry.
Good night, bon nuit, o yasumi nasai. Buenas noches, la salama, an spokojna noche, gute Nacht, Laila Tov.
Wherever you rest your head tonight, we are all one family. Let's hold tight and fill the world with dreams of harmony tonight.
Good night, bon nuit, o yasumi nasai. Buenas noches, la salama, an spokojna noche. one Arm, spokojnie naszli, gute Nacht, Leila Tod. Good night.
Joanne Hammil, thank you so much. That is the most appropriate song for, I think, Zoom clapping, because when that is done, I just want to hear nothing for a little while. And in fact, I've decided we're going to have you back regularly, but you're only allowed to bring that song. So we'll just keep that song over and over again.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much. It is actually a real tribute to its traveling around. If I also know it and know it well and can't say where I know it from or who taught it to me, right? That's really a beautiful thing. And that's one of the glories of music. I have to say, talking to you today, I really got this really big reminder of how many of us there are out there who are working with music's power to create change and to heal. And right, like we're in your living room today, we'll be in someone else's tomorrow. And that's what we're in. We're in mine, right? This is what we're doing. We're out there trying to make the world a better place through beautiful songs. And so I want to thank you very much. Can we all please give it up for Joanne Hammil? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I can't wait to have you back again, Joanne. Thanks for being with us today. And thanks all of the folks who showed up who are new today, who are fans of Joanne. I will mention that even when we're not singing with Joanne, we do have some really beautiful songs in here. So hope you'll come back and join us for another day. We really are every single day. That includes, by the way, Mother's Day coming up soon. And in fact, next week, that would be tomorrow, starting tomorrow, we're doing a musical Mother's Week. And we're going to have musicians in the room who are bringing stories and photographs of themselves with their mothers. And in some cases, the mothers are musical influences who you would know. And in some cases, the mothers are just their mother who was their musical influence. And I hope you'll jump in, join us during that week, because I think it's going to be completely precious and ridiculous. So thanks again, everybody, for being here. Let's all wave goodbye to Joanne. Thanks, Joanne. Lovely to have you. And thanks again to all the new people. And I can't stay after today, which I oftentimes do, but I would love it if any of the new people come back. I'd love to hear where you're coming from and chat with you for a minute at some point. For now, we're going to say goodbye to all the folks on the live stream. Thank you, live streamers, for joining us today. And thanks to everybody in the room. Lally, thanks for coming. Joanne Hammil fan, and we hope to see you again. Bonnie in Idaho, thank you. Luda and Mark and Victoria, thank you. Curly Tops, I know I saw additional Curly Tops. There they are. Yeah, okay. That's Curly Top Pop, Willard, and Leanna. Nice to have you guys with us today. Susan in Ohio, Hoda in British Columbia, Sharon, thanks for being here today. And Arlene in California. I just about waved to myself. Jojo and, oh, never mind. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Gay, nice to have you with us today. And Sheila in Florida. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Oh, wait, hands up to Carolyn for doing the chat for me today. Thanks, Carolyn. Susan Miller in Seattle. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Thank you for being here. Anne in Silver Spring. Julie, wherever you are, thanks for being here as a Joanne Hammil fan. Margot, also thank you for being here. I guess I don't actually know you yet. Martha in Oregon, nice to see you. Anne in Knoxville, Tennessee. Kevin Ennis in the hospital. Kevin, we send you lots of love. And then some more. And we hope you're going to just get yourself out of there as quickly as possible. Deli in Maryland, thank you for being here. Leah Shepard, thank you from Illinois. Annette in California. Jamie in Victoria. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State with a Nancy somewhere behind it. Deborah Denenfeld in Kentucky. And who else do we have looking? Okay, folks off video. Oh, wait, folks on video. Diane in Puerto Rico. Hello. And Kathy Mayer in Virginia. Hello. Nice to see you guys. You must have come in after the fact. And Lynn in Connecticut. Gaia on Maui. Hope you're having lovely weather in Hawaii today. Caroline in DC. Nice to know you're back there. Linda in Orcas Island. Fred in Maryland. Ralph and Penny in Victoria. Glad you guys joined. And Jane in Maryland. Nice to see you too. Bye, everybody. Lots of love, and see you all tomorrow for the first day of Musical Mother.